AP3 Lavish. AP3 Lavish. AP3 Lavish. Let's go. AP3 Lavish Fitness.
You are who you choose to be.
Welcome back to the AP3 Lavish Fitness Podcast, where we make science, luxury, and a sprinkle of humor to help you live your healthiest life. I'm Ian, your host and personal trainer with the passion for making fitness both effective and fabulous. And today we're going there. We're taking it there. We're not going to leave it there, but I have to share. Because a lot of people don't want to share. A lot of people don't want to open up. A lot of people like to stay confined. Okay? Today, we're going to talk about something that's often whispered about after 50, but needs to be shouted from the rooftops. S-E-X, sex. Yup, this episode is called Sex, Strength, and Stress. Because your body, your mind, and your hormones are all part of the equation. Just because you're getting older doesn't mean your sex life is over. I get it. Majority of relationships is very dependent on the physical aspect, the sex part, right? Yes. This episode, I'm taking it there. This is for adults and for young people also, because one day you may also reach the age 50. So keep this episode in your back pocket as the years to come, okay? So, just because you're getting older doesn't mean your sex life is over, okay? We're going to dive deep into why sex changes after 50. How sex, fitness, and hormones affect intimacy. How to get your groove back naturally. And how strength training can literally bring the spark back into your relationship and your body. So let's talk about sex over 50. Hormones shift. That's a big one, okay? So estrogen and testosterone levels drop. That can mean vaginal dryness, reduced libido, and erectile issues, okay? Confidence changes. We gain weight. We lose muscle. We start to feel less sexy. Especially when careers, kids, aging parents, financial stress, it all weighs on your libido. Stress is a huge killer, okay? And the thing about stress, right? Every person, every individual can handle stress differently. So if you grew up as a child in a stressful situation or stressful life, usually more often than not, you become immune to it, right? As you get older, it's like you've been through so much shit that not much shit can faze you. You get what I mean? So everybody's different. But you have to come down to that point where if somebody cuts you off in traffic, you have to ask yourself, within those 1.5 seconds, is it worth getting stressed out over this? Because if it keeps happening, it's going to affect your hormones, okay? So, stress. And your energy drops after the age of 50, right? Poor sleep, low movement, and poor diet. Low fuel for fun. You know, this can have an effect on your sex life. But aging doesn't have to decline. It means change. And if you play your cards right, it can mean evolution. Sex isn't just physical, it's emotional, hormonal, and neurological. And fitness plays a role in every one. All right? I'm here to tell you guys, as Ian, the founder of AP3 Lavish Fitness, I'm here to tell you guys, and for all who hears this as the years go by, Just remember, fitness is the secret weapon, baby. You want to improve your sex life? Start in the gym. Seriously. Strength training boosts testosterone. You see, lifting weights helps stimulate natural testosterone production, key for libido in both men and women. Heavy compound lifts, squats, deadlifts, and presses are especially powerful, all right? Better blood flow, better performance. Sorry, I'm getting excited over here. You see, think of cardio as your natural little blue pill, okay? Endorphins and confidence. You see, exercise releases endorphins, right? Feel good chemicals that increase desire and reduce stress and elevate mood. Plus, when you're feeling strong and capable, you carry yourself differently, okay? That confidence is sexy. It's sexy. It's sexy. Flexibility and mobility. You see, now let's be real here, guys. Mobility matters in the bedroom too. Oh, it matters. It matters a whole lot, okay? Stretching, yoga, and functional training keeps you agile, pain-free, and comfortable in your body. Comfortable in the bedroom. Making your lover feel comfortable. If you want a better sex life, start by deadlifting. Everything else will follow. Okay? So, we're going to go back to what I talked about earlier. Stress. The silent killer of intimacy. There are couples out there who's been married for 30, 40, 50 plus years or whatever, who get up in age and haven't had sex in months. Okay? Now, there's people in all age groups dealing with this, right? But see, I want to bring this to the upfront. I want to bring this to the stage of people being 50 and up. Because usually a lot of people now 50 and up, you know, a lot of them are retired, getting close to being retired, kids have grown up, but are still stressed out. Big problem. Because as you retire, you want to go travel the world, right? Or you want to do what you do with your grandkids or whoever. But check this out. If you got a lot of stress going, it's not going to be good for you. It's not going to be good for your intimacy, your relationship, because you can't just neglect your lover, right? So stress is the ultimate libido killer. Why? Chronic stress, high cortisol lows, low testosterone, low libido. It also wrecks sleep, ruins mood, and builds tension in relationships. So what you want to do is you want to train smart, not harder. Train smarter, not harder. It goes with the saying, work smarter, not harder, right? Overtraining can spike cortisol too. Stick to a sustainable routine. Recovery rituals, meditation, breath work, or just taking time for yourself helps regulate stress hormones, all right? Schedule intimacy. It sounds clinical, but carving out time for connection reduces anxiety and builds anticipation, right? Stress is like a cold shower for your hormones. Chill out. Literally. And figuratively. Hormones, health, and sexual wellness. You see, we're going to talk about testosterone and estrogen, right? Your testosterone affects drive, muscle, and confidence. Estrogen helps with mood, lubrication, and skin tone. Strength training supports both by regulating blood sugar, sleep, and reducing body fat, right? So we're going to dive into nutrition. Healthy fats, avocado, salmon, olive oil supports hormone production. Zinc, magnesium, and B vitamins are crucial for sexual health. And then the elephant in the room, hydration matters. It affects energy, joint function, and even blood flow, okay? You see, sleep. You see, a lot of people struggle with sleep, right? You see, your poor sleep equals poor performance. You guys need to aim for 7 to 9 hours of sleep. Keep your room cool. Around 60 degrees is about the perfect temperature where you can fall asleep, right? And keep your room cool, dark, and quiet. If sex is the dessert, sleep is the main course. Don't skip it. So, getting the spark back, right? So I'm going to give y'all some tips on reigniting your sex life. Work out together. Nothing sexier than shared progress, okay? Touch more outside the bedroom. Affection builds trust and connection. Celebrate your body. Stop waiting until you lose 10 pounds to feel worthy of desire, okay? Laugh more. Humor, intimacies is the best friend. Laugh more. Be happy. Smile. Be happy about the little things in life. Have conversations. Communication is very important, very vital, very critical. You need change, so should your communication, all right? It's not about being 25 again. It's about feeling like your best down 55-year-old self. All right? So guys, this is just a quick episode about sex over 50, the sex life, right? This wraps up today's episode of AP3 Lavish Fitness Podcast. Again, if you're over 50 and your sex life feels like it's fading, don't give up. The power is in your hands. Through fitness mindset and a little bit of fun, you can take it back. Take it to the next level. All right? If you enjoyed this episode, share it with a friend or partner. Let's normalize this conversation. And if you're ready to reclaim your body and confidence, you can check out my private coaching or online fitness programs. More is coming soon, by the way. Just been so busy with everything, trying to put everything together for the masses. Until next time, guys, age boldly, train elegantly, keep it lavish. Much love. This is the AP